friends, and the vegan. Yeah, my gentle juice fasting day. Once a week, I don't eat. I take a light diet with juices, fresh juices, and I eat about 4 liters of liquid a day in total. That is water, juices, tea, coffee, whatever you like. Yeah, that's all cool. You can even have a fruit. If it's too hard, you eat a fruit or a soup, a light salad. All this is okay. The idea is reducing the calories for a certain amount of time. So one day and one night. That is the best I ever tried. I tried all kinds of fasting, really super high quality dig in fasting with only water or nothing at all for a long time. I tried everything. It's all cool, but for the long run and for everyone, this is the best way of fasting. It's super, and it doesn't stress the body out. It is always delicious, and this is the point I'm coming here to now. Every week, I actually make a new juice recipe for my fasting day. And making a juice on a fasting day, that means I really feel, I taste the ingredients and their combinations better than any other day, because my senses are higher, lifted. If the energy is not used for digestion, because all the energy is going directly into the system, I have a different state of mind. I feel more. I think clearer. I think about things that I want to get rid of. I forgot about. They are there, somewhere in the background, lurking. I find them on these days. If I do it regularly, it's a very nice rhythm. Today I make this Swiss chard juice. I have Swiss chard. That's a wonderful vegetable. Green, leafy vegetable. You see colorful here. There's red there, green. It's called a leafy green. And we should have leafy greens, or greens in general. That doesn't need to be leafy, but greens should be part of the diet every day. One day I don't have a green, and this other day I feel it even more so. I don't have to have everything every day, of course. I can have every second day, every other day or so. There are always these rhythms. But greens are so important. It's one of the main parts of our diet, I would say. A healthy vegan diet should have a lot of greens. And there are different greens we can use. And Swiss chard is very nice and versatile. It's very inexpensive. It grows everywhere. It's so easy. Put this in the garden and it grows by itself. I don't need to even plant it next year. It comes back stronger than before. It's very nice. There is only one thing with the Swiss chard, also with the spinach. And the third one I have to mention is the greens of the beet. The red beet have also greens, some like, but these three are the main greens for oxalate. Oxalic acid. That is a substance that is in most of the greens there is oxalic acid, but in spinach, in Swiss chard, and in the beet, leafy green, the green from the beet, are more than in others. And the problem is that, first problem is that the oxalates in the greens, they keep the body from absorbing minerals that are in these greens. So if you want to eat these greens, it's very nice to have something at the same time, in the same dish, maybe even oranges or sesame seeds, for example, high in calcium and iron. So if you compare that, you have the calcium and the iron instead of not absorbing it from the greens. One thing of the greens is that they are high in minerals. But these minerals, iron and calcium, for example, you can't have them from spinach and Swiss chard and beet leaves. So I put some oranges together with the Swiss chard. So that's the basic idea, is an orange Swiss chard juice, just because I want the calcium too. Also on a fasting day, on a juice fasting day, a gentle juice fasting day, having an amount of certain minerals and vitamins is important. Just the calories, the total amount of calories, is going down, and it has to be light. So I won't eat nuts, whole nuts, or I won't eat potatoes or corn or something like that. That is pretty strong. So fruit juice is perfect. And another two things I add in this juice is apple and pears. That's a classic. We all know apple and pears. They're pretty similar from the Rosaceae family, and we don't know where it comes from. So it's not from the west, more from the eastern part of the planet. Seen from the west, it's more from the east. Where they come from, we don't really know. But both are wonderful. They're pretty similar, pretty low in calories, pretty nice flavor. Apple is a little bit more crispy. Pear is a little bit more soft and gentle. Both are sweet. Pear's a little bit more even. But one thing is different between apple and pear, and that's interesting for today. Interesting, especially as we have the Swiss chard here and the oxalates. The other effect of the oxalates, I come now to that to explain that. Two effects. One, it blocks certain minerals from it, and the second is makes kidney stones. Because the oxalates, the oxalic acid, they stick together. They are heavy. They build heavy soluble salts, and they build these stones, kidney stones, gallbladder stones. That's something we don't want from the oxalates. But it is in the greens, in these kind of greens. Yeah. So pear is better than apple at that. Yeah. It washes out the body. It has some chemical substance, folates and others, that are related to cleansing out the kidneys and it helps getting rid of the kidney stones because they don't even build them. The body doesn't even build them if you have pears. Pears are wonderful for that. That's why I wanted to add pear also to my juice. And the last ingredient here, to make it perfect, is the ginger. That adds a lot of fire. You know, a good piece of ginger, 2 or 3 inches or 4 even, I don't know. We'll try when it's good, but it's good. It's very nice to add fire to fruit. Fruit is cooling and fire is warming, so ginger is a very nice ingredient, and it's also very nice together with the orange and ginger. Yeah, that's perfect, nice flavor, and the fire also fights a little bit the bitter flavor of the Swiss chard. It has some bitterness to it, like all greens, and fire can fight this kind of bitterness. I will juice it now. I come back to you in a moment when the juice is ready and I taste it in front of your eyes. A moment. And look, I have a nice big liter, a good liter of my green juice here. You see these nice colors here. Here's a little bit red tinge and green. It's not yet completely mixed up. I will do it. That is from this wonderful colors of this the Swiss chard. The beautiful Swiss chard is among the most beautiful greens because of these wonderful colors. They are all shades, and all these colors, they are nutrients. They have health benefits. So plants are so beautiful, and this optical, this visual, what we see from the plants, is also a nutrient. Yeah? Their colors are called nutrients, phytonutrients. They are highly complex to understand. There are thousands in each single plant, thousands of phytonutrients. They all have benefits, or maybe for the plant to save itself, or to protect, or for us when we consume it. They are different. There's the balance, and sometimes we don't eat a plant because they're good for us. Other times the health benefits are more higher, and the plants that are very healthy, extremely healthy plants then have most health benefits for us. Now I try. I taste it now. This juice. Let's see what happens. Wow. Yeah. Interesting. Oh, this is very interesting. I forgot to say that. I show you the juice, by the way. In the meantime, what I forgot to say is that Swiss chard is especially has see. So what I forgot to say is the Swiss chard has salty flavor. And this flavor is very exciting if you combine it with the right other flavors. Yeah. Apple is nice for that, and pear is nice for that too, and ginger too. So I guess that makes this juice especially super delicious and very special because of this saltiness in the Swiss chard. Well, I will enjoy it now. This is a whole meal. It's a liter of juice, a little bit more than a liter. It's a very becoming, very refreshing. It's full of energy. Pure energy. It goes directly into the system without indigestion. Goes directly in. No energy loss with digestion. Usually 60% of the energy on the food goes into digestion. On the juice fasting days, no, it's all for myself, for my mind, and so. So now, I will enjoy that now. I drink it slowly in sips, and then afterwards, when the meal is over, I decide what to do later. Maybe another juice, maybe something else. You can also do what you like. If you want to join the juice fasting, if you want to try it, for example, you can go to Tree Yoga Moon Fasting on Facebook. There's a website or page where some friends are exchanging recipes. Mostly it's me now, not very frequented, but yeah, you find always a new recipe every single day. You find some other informations about the best fasting days are according to the moon, and so some things. In general, you just need to know one day a week for life. If you want to join, just have a look at Tree Yoga Moon Fasting on Facebook, and otherwise just like this video if you do, and subscribe MD Vegan on YouTube. Have another recipe every single day, and find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest and Twitter.